Hello and welcome back to Rev Endurance Sports and another brief event recap. On Saturday, May 4th, I set out to do a 600-kilometer event, one of the 8K600-kilometer events that are across the country right now. These are 8,000 meters of climbing, 600 kilometers. So 8,000 meters is 26,000 feet. And 600 kilometers is 374.5 miles. So I did the event Saturday. We launched out at 5 a.m. There was 19 of us. And I don't know the results yet. I don't know how everyone did. I just know of some of my friends who did not finish, and I felt bad for them. But the weather was just terrible. We had a lot of wind. So we had tailwind in the probably from mile 70 something to 112, maybe 80 something to 112, and then we turn around and it was headwind the rest of the course, right? So it was out and back, and then just constantly either crosswind or headwind. So I think out of the 19, I think 7 finished. I was first in, but this is not a race. I was just first in because I wanted to finish the dang thing. It was very windy and then rain. And I started to get rain at about 4,000 feet coming down from one of the mountains that we climbed. And it was just rain all night. Just very cold. A lot of us were caught out without proper rain gear. I mean, it's San Diego. No one was expecting at least that much rain, maybe some sprinkle. And then of course, it's 370 something miles. So it's a long way, and it's 8,000 meters. So 26,000 feet of climbing. So I had rain pretty much all night. There's a video. If you follow me on Strava or Facebook or Instagram, I've posted some stuff. But I mean, it was still raining at 6:30 in the morning. And it just, wind is howling. But I finished. I got some private messages from some folks, so I'm sorry to make you worry, but I didn't want to release my Strava ride until I had gone through some images. And of course, I'm exhausted. I finished that. So it was 32 hours and 20 minutes, and I finished, so that would be 1:20 p.m. of Sunday. So you get home, you have to unload some stuff, you have to take a shower, you have to eat, you have to do all that stuff. And by that point, you've been up 30 plus hours just for the event, and then the stuff that comes afterwards. So it's very hard to catch up with friends and family. But Jess was amazing. She sagged again. So I mean, this is because they fell every other weekend. The 300K, the 400K, and the 600K fell every other weekend, and so these were her weekends off. So she gave up 3 consecutive weekends off to sag for me. So I just cannot thank her enough. And you folks give her some props, because, I mean, she just dedicated those 3 weekends that she couldn't ride, couldn't do anything else, and she gave them up for me. So I'm forever grateful for her. And but yeah, that's about the headline, the event, the riders, the volunteers. And I mean, these volunteers were out there in this weather at the controls, at some of the controls, because they had to check us in. There was, I think, only 10 controls, but at the overnight control, they served food. The RBA, Wei Sun, and another gentleman, Nick, were manning that control, and they served food. And I mean, you just can't get through these events without the volunteers and the support. Wei created an excellent route. I want Jess and I to do this route on a different day with better weather, and maybe just do it as a 2-day. Just ride out to the overnight control, which was 200 miles and 16,000 feet. So a good day on the bike. And then ride home the long way that we did, which was 170 miles with another 10,000 feet. So 2 good back-to-back days with a full night sleep instead. And that's what I'd like to do with Jess. But anyway, that's kind of the summary. And then I will, I'll see if I can get Jess and I to sit down and do another longer overview of the event. But yeah, it's done. And I'm knackered. All right. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you up the road.